Hi guys, my name is Cee-C and I am a strong, unapologetic, non-negotiable African independent woman, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So since after the house, I've gotten a lot of requests, people saying, oh Cee-C, I want to see more of you, please, we want to see you sleeping, we want to see you eating. And my reaction is always, I beg, Big Brother is over, you can't be seeing me 24/7. But the truth is, I needed to do more. I knew I needed to pull myself more out there, using my platform to inspire, to encourage people to embrace their individuality more, and also to unleash their potential. So from time to time, I'll be dropping different stuff. Today it can be motivational video, tomorrow I can have a guest, next tomorrow I can just be in the mood to party and have fun with some people. So guys, you don't want to miss out on all of this juicy stuff. If you don't want to miss out, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned because we have a lot coming your way. So on the 12th of July, I made a post about my intention to start my YouTube channel, and I asked you guys to please send in questions that you would love me to answer on today's episode. And trust me, I got a lot of interesting questions. It was really hard to pick, but finally I chose some questions that I would love to answer today. So we will start with a question that I got from Tufab. Now Tufab asked, what was the first decision you made when you left the house? Now I found this question really interesting. Why? Because it kind of reminded me of how my journey started after the house. And when I stepped out of Big Brother house and I went on that stage, I wasn't thinking about the prize. I wasn't thinking about the money, even though the money was, really cool. And I wasn't even thinking about the title winner of Big Brother Naija Season 3 Double Wahala. To be honest, I wasn't really thinking about all of that. What I had in my mind was, thank God, the hardest part is over. And I was really happy. I didn't even care about any other thing because after all, he said, joy comes in the morning. You hear stuff like there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I felt like I already went through a tunnel, and so there should be light right now. Life should be smooth from today. It should be all about happiness, joy, and stuff like that. So I was really hopeful. But then, the moment they called the winner, they declared Miracle the winner. To be honest, things just changed. It felt like someone took away that little hope that I had, so I became the other person. So it was now the winner and the other person. And something interesting happened. Some people came to me, and they told me, oh, Cee-C, when you go back to your country, you just have to tell them that you're acting a script. That was not you. You were just, acting for the camera and all of that because your story is really, really ugly. And so there I was in a strange country and hearing all of that, how did my story become, what did I do? I had all of that in my head. And then some people even Googled my name for me to see for myself. And when I saw the things that the internet had to say about me, trust me, they were ugly. They were really, really, really ugly. So in that moment, I knew I had to take responsibility of my inner voice because, our life is a physical manifestation of the kind of conversation that goes on in our head. So I decided that, every single day I had a choice of either being constructive or destructive about my thoughts, my actions, my opinions of myself. And I decided that one thing would be non-negotiable, which is that I'm not going to become that woman who thought her story was ugly. Nah, never. Not like I didn't do some things that I think that were not cool or not nice, but this is who I became because of my story. So why would I say that something which made me this extraordinary is ugly? Like, hell no, I'm not going to do that to myself. So I said to myself, and every day I kept, affirming and saying these same words. You know what? My story is the most beautiful thing about me. To be honest, whatever you think you're ashamed of can actually be the most beautiful thing about you. because hey, this is who I became because of my story. So my story is not ugly. In fact, I wear my story like a badge. You know, I didn't become successful in spite of it. I became successful because of it. So now I'm not going to be ashamed of my story. So sorry, I don't think my story is ugly. That helped. It helped a lot, to be honest. So too far. The first decision I made was I didn't allow society to define me. I'm like, no, I'm gonna define myself. You know, so I hope that answered your question. So the second question is from Nanu Praise. So Praise said, you are very self-aware and your level of consciousness about the world and people around you is amazing. Do you care to share how you gained such mastery? Thank you, Praise. First, I think that what everyone should try to do is to know. To know means to be convinced of the truth of something, to be fully assured of something, to have knowledge of something. So you have to know yourself. It's very important. You have to know yourself, and you have to also believe in yourself, because even in the Bible you see a lot of knows. I mean, that word was really used, and every time that word is used, it's obvious that someone's about to step into their purpose. So you see things like, oh, and Joseph knew, and Moses knew, and Jesus knew. So I think that the first step to fulfilling your purpose is to know. You have to know and believe in yourself, your mission. You have to believe in your potential. You have to also believe in your ideas unquestionably, because when you know all of this and believe in yourself, it will be very hard for anyone to influence you, because trust me, there are a lot of dream snatchers, time wasters, notorious stalkers. They will give you millions of reasons why you're not good enough. For example, when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, someone literally asked me, Cee-C, how are you going to do your YouTube channel when you stutter? And my response was, Moses was a bloody stammerer, and God, regardless, thought he was good enough to send him to the people of Hebrews in the land of Egypt. So I'm gonna talk that talk. So you see, it's very important for you to believe in yourself, because people have a lot of expectations, and they'll tell you to do that which they think is more realistic, and sometimes the more realistic one, it may not be in line with your purpose. So you have to believe in yourself and also focus on your vision. And to be honest, that's all you need. You need yourself, just to know yourself. That's all you need. So our third question is from Sweet Mouth Confectionery. She said, well done, Cee-C. Congratulations on this one. My question is, how were you able to handle rejection and negativity and still made your way to the top? What's your advice to young people on the use of social media to build and grow a brand? Thank you, Sweet Mouth Confectionery. Thank you very much. When I left the house, for some strange reason, I wanted validation from certain individuals that I felt their opinion mattered. I didn't need it. I didn't need their validation, but I wanted it. Just like a child who has put a lot of work and effort into school and became one of the best students in school, I expected a high five, thumbs up for, a job well done. But sadly, I didn't get any of that. What I got was rejection and negativity. Like, people had a lot of negative things to say. You post a picture and out of 1,000 likes and comments, you probably find like 400 negative comments. So yeah, I had all of that rejection and all of that. But I found hope in the fact that when God wants to bless you, He can and will use even your enemy. Remember the story of Mordecai and Haman. So people's opinion about you is none of your business. Do not seek validation in anyone. There's anyone to be pleased at all. It is God who you should try to please, and that's it. And the second question, which is, what's your best advice to young people on the use of social media to build and grow a brand? I don't think anyone becomes a brand by trying to be a brand. I think the most important question you have to always ask yourself is, what is my quest? What is my life's task? What is that thing that I have to accomplish within the time I have to live on earth? Because the honest truth is, people think that being known brings all some sort of value, but fame fades away at some point. What you should do is to have, you have to have that paradigm of service, like Oprah rightly said. The service and the significance of service that you bring is that which is lasting. So what you should be concerned about is how you can use what you have or who you are to serve. How can I serve? Using my occupation, my talents, my knowledge about anything. So the question you have to always ask yourself is, am I serving? And for me, I got to where I am today because every day all I'm thinking about is, what is the next right move? And I just do whatever I feel like is the next right move, and after that the next one. So you don't become a brand by trying to become a brand. I don't think that's how it works. I mean, it didn't work for me. That's my advice to young people. Every day, try to serve using whatever you have. You know who you are. Just serve. So our next question is from Resilient Laura. She said, can you please tell us where you draw your energy from? How do you do it? The whole achievement, goals, combining a lot at the same time and never showing a tired Cee-C to the public. How did you find your resilience? Please share. Resilient Laura, are you sure you haven't seen that Cee-C? Are you sure you haven't? Because to be honest, I can't count how many times I've screamed, I'm tired, who said me, I don't do it again. But the honest truth is, my major source of energy is God. I'm like the tree planted by the waterside. I will bring my fruit in its season, and my leaves shall not wither, and whatever I do must prosper. And also, I also find strength in my challenges. I know that challenges actually don't take you away from your dreams. They prepare you for your dreams. So everything that I've been through, gone through, dealt with, prepared me for now. And I always draw my energy from that. I'm not there yet, to be honest. I'm still trying to figure it out. Trying to find a balance with my work and personal life. And on the work part, there is the fact that I work for a lot of brands and also trying to build my brand. And also on the personal side, I have a very cute, sweet daddy that I haven't stopped reminding me how I'll be 27 soon. And in his words, when the mango is ripe, it has to be eaten. If it's not eaten, the mango will spoil. So he always reminds me of the fact that I have to get married. So all of that can be a lot sometimes, can be a lot, but hey, we haven't come this far to let our feet tear us apart. We can go so much farther. So I draw strength in all of that, and also I have a strong why I started this whole thing in the first place. So when I remember my why, I just become motivated and strong. And when you step into your purpose, you just get this resounding yes from the universe, So because God, who has given you this vision, also has given you all the resources, which includes the energy that you have to keep, pushing. You will get there. Our next question is from Shankes Peter. He said, when is Cigar for Men dropping? Oh, I like Cigar question. I love Cigar questions. So the truth is, I have a lot of plans for Cigar. I haven't even started when it comes to Cigar. Trust me, I haven't even started. And part of the plan is to have a collection for men. And it's coming soon, sooner than you even think. I have been working on that collection. So Shenke's Peter, make sure you keep your money because Cigar is coming soon. Cigar for Men is coming soon, and you have to buy. You must buy. If you don't buy, I'm gonna come for you. So please keep your money. It's coming soon. Our last question is from Tenacious Temi. She said, "Can you at least tell us a little about your mom? What was she like? Would love to know about the woman who gave Spartans the best gift ever." So, my mom, that's the topic I try as much as possible to stay away from because I haven't fully recovered from all of that. But hey, you asked, so I'll tell you a little bit about my mom. So my mom, she was she was light-skinned. She had this eyes that, when you look at it the first time, it looks like brown, and then second look, you see gold. I don't even know. It's quite confusing. So, and she was very tough, very, very tough. I felt like she knew that she wasn't going to live long on earth, and she had to be really, really tough on us. She felt like she needed to instill all the principles, all the values that she had to, within the short time that she had to live on earth. So she was really, really, really tough. And when I say tough, I mean tough. But one funny thing is, in all of that toughness, when you want to actually see who she was, not who she had to become or who she had to show the world that she was, look into her eyes, you see this warm, fragile, tender soul, very beautiful soul, and all of that. And my siblings, when we were young, they always wondered how I was able to do certain things and get away with it. And to be honest, it was because whenever I wanted to make her weak and not to maybe flog me or beat me for certain things that I did, I just look straight into her eyes. I just stare at her eyes, and when you do that, she just becomes so weak. She's not gonna even, you just see that tender, sweet, calm person and all of that. So when I lost my mom, to be honest, a lot of things about me changed. I questioned everything that I knew because I was taught that when you do the right thing, when you keep God's commandments, good things will happen to you. So I always wondered, why did I have to lose my mom? I was a good kid. I go to church, I pray, I do everything that God said we should do. I don't even lie and all of that. So I was angry with myself. I was angry with everything around me, everyone around me, and even God, because I felt like I didn't deserve to lose my mom. It shouldn't be me. So I stopped going to church. I just became really, really sad. You know what? My mom's story is an entire episode. I can give you all of that in this episode, to be honest. So I'm going to make a fresh episode talking just about her. Soon, very soon, very, very soon. So we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, like, comment. I want to see your comments. I want to see your feedback. What do you think about this episode? What do you think that we need to improve on? I need your feedback. So please give me those comments. See you guys on the next episode. Bye. Love you. All right.